Yo, we got one viewer. Hey, you ready for John Cena's last match tonight? Yeah, right now I'm just setting up for a second, so don't mind me. I can't even read Spanish, my bad. Hey, but y'all ready for John Cena's last match tonight? Saturday night's main event. Y'all obviously know he's fighting Gunther. And, yeah, so. Honestly, I think that the match is so bad that they're gonna have to improvise, and I think Edge is gonna. It's either Edge or Chris Jericho. One of them are gonna surprise at the end of the match or something, and there's gonna be some sort of like drama at the end or in between the match. And I don't think it's gonna be a clean match. And I think that John Cena's farewell tour is gonna have one more date, and it's just gonna be him against Edge or Chris Jericho. But I don't think John Cena is gonna accept the fact that Gunther's his last opponent, cause like that's terrible. So I think they're gonna have to improvise a little bit on that, and that's why I think there's gonna be a surprise opponent. Hey, but y'all know for John Cena's last match, I had to pull the John Cena fix. That's why I got going right now. Hey, but if y'all not subscribed already, please subscribe and like the stream so that it can reach out to more people. And I've been trying to get better at live streaming, but I'm still not very good, so don't mind it. Hey, comment on the vid if you're watching. And guys, if anybody watching this stream also makes videos similar to mine, feel free to comment and like, I don't know, I could maybe like give you a shout out or something, because I'm not a big channel. I'm really just trying to grow my subscribers. And if y'all didn't know, I'm trying to hit 1K before Christmas. And I'd really appreciate if you guys subscribe so I can hit 1K before Christmas, because I actually didn't tell you guys in the video, but I promised my friend that I would give him my gaming monitor if I didn't hit 1K before Christmas. And if I hit 1K before Christmas, he's gonna give me $200. And I'm planning on using that money to do a giveaway. And I'm gonna give away some figs. So, hey, so comment, watch it. Got two. Well, we got 9 viewers. Hey, but like I said, how do I feel about John Cena's last match? Cause I personally don't like it. So I do. For the people who just joined, I was saying earlier that I think there's gonna be some interferences. I think maybe Edge or Chris Jericho is gonna return, and John Cena will schedule one more date to face them. And I don't think that he's officially retiring today. I think it's gonna be a different day. Wait, what time does Saturday's main event even start? Is it like 8? Is it at 8 or 6? I think a couple times it was 6 and a couple times it was at 8. What you guys got on your Christmas list? For me personally, I really don't want too much for Christmas, because I kind of I kind of already got some stuff before Christmas, and like I'm kind of like at that age now where I'm not really like worried about what I actually get on Christmas Day. But if it was to be anything, I do want the ringside barricade set. And I don't know if I told my grandma about it. She said sure, but I don't know if that means yes or no. But hopefully I can get that, and I can have a little barricade. know, some people for Christmas was saying that they wanted the John Cone referee. I wanted that too, and I was actually gonna send the link to some people, but they sold out, and now it's just a 2002 SmackDown referee attire, which that's cool, but I don't really like that, so it's not for me. I also know some people were saying that they wanted the some guy said he wanted the new Legacy Cody Rhodes that is Target exclusive. It's honestly pretty mid in my opinion. Um, I've seen some people do some customs with that figure. Uh, yeah. Also, how y'all feel about heel turn John Cena? Cause I think that it had potential until it didn't. Like the first time he turned, like when he turned heel at Elimination Chamber in like I think it was February or March. That was good and whatever. But what he did after that was terrible. Oh yeah, also he did cut like a heel speech at, I think it was Berlin or something. And that was actually a really good speech. And I think that was a good like heel speech or whatever. But everything after that was terrible. Like I don't like how he had to like undo his heel turn. And that was just really bad. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I think that The Rock is going to come out, and I think because John Cena technically did I quote unquote sell his soul to The Rock, which is obviously not true, but just for storyline wise, that's what they said happened. And I think that The Rock is gonna come out and have the interference or something, and be like, Cena, you're not done. Like your soul is still mine or whatever. And he might actually face The Rock to get his soul back. Like that would be so crazy if he like fought The Rock to get back his soul. That would be some crazy booking. You see, me personally, I'm 14, so I haven't obviously like I wasn't really around during the ruthless aggression, but I did witness the early PG era, and one game I remember playing heavily was SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. That game is my favorite. People do like that game a lot, but but I understand why so many people like John Cena, considering what he did in like 2002 and 2003, and I mean, people didn't really like him up until like 2011, which is fair because he did like kind of suck then. Then people liked him again a little bit, but like around 2017, he was absolutely terrible. But I'm not gonna lie, I did not like him at all during that time. And as a younger kid, I was never a John Cena kid too heavily, but I did appreciate some John Cena moments and what have you. But yeah, you know. Alright, so right now, I got two viewers and I'm just waiting for some people to join. So, just waiting to get a little bit more people. Well, guys, I want to say thank you so much for all the new subs. And nobody's even in this stream anymore. Alright, I'm gonna still say it anyways. Thank you for all the like raising subscribers and stuff. It's absolutely insane. I started grinding YouTube again in like October, and I've had my channel around since 2023. But around that time, I kind of just got bored and stopped doing YouTube. But actually, around that time, I had a big family move, and it's too detailed for me to tell you guys publicly, obviously. But so to say the least, I had to basically stop my whole figure thing, and I wanted to stop it anyways, and I didn't really pick it back up until around like October-ish. Yeah. Now I'm here, and honestly, I just want to say thank you all because I would never have done any of this without the people who like watching my videos. And yeah, so I still don't know if I want to unbox this John Cena. I know it's not rare or anything, But I just like it so much. Like, it just looks so cool in the box. Um, but I'll be right back. I did technically say that I was gonna be live around 5, but I just decided to go live earlier than that. Well, I don't expect anybody to really be in here right now. Um, so on YouTube to start earning, I have enough subscribers, but I don't have enough watch time. And I heard that if you live stream, you can get quite a bit of watch time hours for that and stuff. And I ideally want to stream for like 5 to 6 hours. And if you stream for 5 to 6 hours and consistently have 40 people and more than that, you can get your watch time up pretty easily. So I've been considering that. But I really don't know how I'm going to be streaming for 5 to 6 hours. That's a lot. I don't even know if I want to do that. But it is a job then, I guess. I want to show you guys this new poster I got. I printed this out. It's just SmackDown versus Raw. It's not a game cover, but it's just like around the Ruthless Aggression time, and it is a really badass poster. I think it was a actual like real poster, but they just recreated it with the figures. And it does look very nice. But, it's gonna be a while before some people join. My God, we got 4 people in. Hey, respect to the 4 people watching. Once my channel takes off, I'm gonna know who the real ones are. I'm gonna know who actually was there, stuff like that. Hey, but like being a YouTuber is actually so hard because like convincing people convincing people to subscribe and like your videos isn't necessarily the hard part. It's not easy either, but the hard part is getting them to come back to your videos and watch more of them. That's where I'm struggling, yeah, because yeah, I know it might seem real easy, but being a YouTuber is not that easy. But yeah, I'm gonna answer any comments, questions, and yeah. If you haven't liked the stream already, please do. It helps me out, obviously. Um, what you think about this little Undertaker setup? I know the topic is John Cena, but I think this is a fire post for Undertaker, and this is a shovel, and you know, those are very nice. All right. Oh yeah, we got. I think this is the highest number of viewers we got. We got 6. Oh, we had 6. Now we got 2, 4, 6. We had 4. All right, whatever. I'm looking. I might not like be talking the whole time, but if you do comment, I will get to it. But I'm just gonna leave this stream on. Oh, now we got 7 viewers. Yo, let's go. That's quite a bit. Um, yeah. So because this is the most viewers I've got in this whole time, The topic right now is how do we feel about the John Cena retirement tour, in general, and how do we feel about Gunther being his last opponent? And I'm gonna say it again. I already said it a couple times earlier, but I think it's terrible. Like, I really do not know why Gunther is his last opponent. It makes absolutely no sense. But I do think that WWE is gonna find a way to improvise, and I think that John Cena, or this could go like two or three ways. John Cena loses, and wait, no. All right, John Cena wins, and then everybody's excited or whatnot, and then either Edge or Chris Jericho will come out, and people will be like, "Oh, holy shit, Edge and Chris Jericho, or Edge or Chris Jericho," and they will challenge Cena because the classic rivalry and stuff like that. John Cena will be challenged by Edge or Chris Jericho for like a rematch or something, just for one last time or whatever. Or The Rock will come out, and remember, John Cena did technically, quote unquote, sell his soul to The Rock. I believe it was February or March at Elimination Chamber, and The Rock will come back almost a year later and be like, "Yo, Cena, remember you sold your soul to me, so you can't retire yet, because I'm technically you're still owned by me or whatever, some gay shit like that." And then John Cena will be, "Oh hell no, like that's not how it's going down. I'm retiring today," and there will be some conflict or whatever, and then John Cena will probably end up facing The Rock, and um, I think that The Rock will end up having a match against John Cena, and John Cena will have to fight for his soul back, and that will be his retirement match. And I think that makes sense because people will be like, "Oh, all right, John Cena won back his soul, like he's ending his career in whatever." Or like I said earlier, it will be a situation where Edge or Chris Jericho. I'm really hoping it's Edge. Chris Jericho will be cool or whatever, but I think it's more likely to be Edge. I don't know if he's still under AEW contract, but if Edge comes back, that would be very cool to see him, challenge Cena or whatever. But that's the plan. Um, yeah. Fig Finder 78. Yeah, I really do hope something with Rock is. I hope, yeah, I do hope that Cena will challenge Rock or whatever. But like I was saying, it could be Edge, it could be Chris Jericho, or it could be The Rock. Or what people are probably gonna expect to happen is I do think that Gunther, to safely end it, I do think that Gunther will technically be his last opponent. I think that's what they want to do because that will just be the easiest way to end this whole thing. But I'm really, really praying. I'm really hoping that it's not true, and that he will technically have one more opponent or match, whatever, against Rock. I think that Rock will be um the person that they do actually have it be. Uh, but I don't know if Chris Jericho or Edge still have their AEW contract. And I know there's some videos online or whatever of Edge being like, "Nah, like screw it, I'm not coming back to WWE. Like I've already done everything I need to do there," which is technically true. But I think that if AEW does like, I know MBT was talking about this. My damn toys, he's a girl. I talk about him all the time on my channel or whatever. I do think that Edge could possibly come back and AEW will let him, and it will be a situation with Edge, which I'm really hoping it is. But hold on. Wait, I'm gonna hold that thought right there. All right, here's Rock. It could be a case with The Rock, or I'm not gonna bring out Jericho because I really don't want it to be him as much, even though it will be a decent idea. All right. Yeah, but like I was saying, it could be Edge or it could be Rock, and that would be pretty cool. But I think that if any crazy thing was to happen, I think it's gonna be The Rock. I really do. Like I think that Rock will be the one who technically finishes off his retirement tour and nonsense like that. But yeah. Fig Finder, you specifically. How do you feel about that? Like I know I was talking for a minute straight. Like I'm not trying to yap or whatever, I really do feel like I have a good idea here. So I don't know how you feel about all that. Um, and if y'all have any comments or like any ideas of your own, feel free to let me know, cause I'm trying to like wait. Hold on. When does Saturday night's main event even start? I think it's at 8 or 6. Well, can somebody search that up for me or confirm that and let me know the time? And for reference, I live in Connecticut, so whatever time is close to that. So East time. On topic, let's talk about some good John Cena opponents. Some people that I think